to do that. And the Americans did not like it, especially because Imran Khan went to see Vladimir Putin maybe like a day before maybe day before like Russia went into Ukraine, and the Americans did not like that at all. So they basically paid off um, his parliament to do some sort of no vote confidence and got him kicked out as prime minister. And he was actually doing the right things for Pakistan at the time. Pakistan was actually going places. Pakistan was having one of the main issues Pakistan has been having is, corruption. And the current leader of Pakistan, Sharif, he was wanted in Pakistan for a number of, fraud and, money laundering cases. And he himself and his family has got properties all over London worth billion, or more, worth not billion, probably millions, hundreds of millions. And he was called in Pakistan to kind of go to this court case to discuss his money laundering stuff and all the money he's took out of Pakistan to buy himself properties in London, to try and explain that. And he basically said that no, I'm not feeling very well, I'm not going to come to Pakistan, because he was living in London at the time. Why should he go all the way to Pakistan and get arrested? So he was like, no, I'm not feeling very well, I'm not going to go to Pakistan and go to this court case. So as soon as they kicked out Imran Khan, somebody from the West suggested his name, and I believe he was the United States and Americans and British or whoever's kind of got a big say in how Pakistan politics runs. And they know he is the most corrupt guy in Pakistan. So guess what? Guess who they put in power? Yes, they put that guy, Sharif, in power. The most corrupt guy in Pakistan, the most guy who's stolen the most money out of Pakistan, they put him in power. And so he's now in power, and the funny thing is, he traveled all the way from London to Pakistan, and he's like full as rain. He's like, no, there's no health problems. He's like, yeah, I'm okay. I can run the country. Yeah, there's no problems with me. He's ill when he comes to like going there to kind of answer for his crimes, but when they called him to come in and lead the country, he's fine. There's no health issues. There's no problems. So he is like the most corrupt guy in Pakistan at the moment. So everybody knows that there is a Belt and Road scheme going on between China and Pakistan, and China is helping Pakistan build a port in Gwadar in Pakistan. And over the years, this was happening way before Imran Khan's time. Over the years, a lot of money has been taken out of the Belt and Road scheme, and there was a lot of corruption. And a lot of the projects are very much behind schedule, and some of the projects around Gwadar itself is about 20% completed. There's roads, railway links, none of it's completed. They're more or less 20-30% done. So China has already spent about 67 billion on these projects, and suddenly China's realized, you know what, we're just throwing money into a country and we're not getting anything back. And the last straw came. There were some Chinese workers who were working on I think a electricity plant in Pakistan. They were under attack of this terrorist group in Balochistan, I believe. Sorry if I'm not getting it right, but there was a suicide bomber which blew up their vehicle that they were in, killed the Chinese workers, and China had no choice but to call back most of its Chinese workers because they weren't safe. And because of that, also a lot of the projects got delayed. And now, a couple of days ago, Mr. Sharif went to China to beg for more money. He's like the Pakistani version of Zelensky. So he went to China and he was begging for more money. Unfortunately for him, China said no. He did not get any money because China is not stupid. They know he's like a puppet for the United States. They know he's the United States put him in power. They put him in power because he's the most corrupt guy in Pakistan. And they put him in power because if China gives him the money, they know that he will take it. So China is not that stupid. So they haven't given him any money. They are waiting. China is waiting until Pakistan gets a good leader and somebody. Maybe they're even waiting for Imran Khan to come back. But Imran Khan seems to be a very honest prime minister. He was completely honest from the get-go. And he's done a lot of great things for Pakistan when he was around. He was the one who installed the Lahore metro, which has helped, millions of people in Lahore. And he's also kind of started a lot of projects in Pakistan as well. But he was only there for a short time. There was no, in the history of Pakistan, there was no leader who kind of lasted the full term. They were either ousted or killed. And the most famous Pakistani leader was Bhutto, and Benazir Bhutto, and she was assassinated, unfortunately, and she was a very good one as well. I know a lot about Pakistan because my wife is Pakistani, and she tells me a lot about these things, and also her family tell me a lot as well. So I get a lot of knowledge about that. My missus's father is actually used to be good friends with Imran Khan. He used to work as part of the government. He had a government job, and he used to know Imran Khan personally. But he's living in UK now. He's left that job a long time ago. Well, I think after Pakistan's Imran Khan left the office, I think he left the job. He came to London. But anyway, he was. The point is, Imran Khan was a good prime minister. He was honest from the get-go, and he was trying to do everything he can for Pakistan. He was trying to get cheap gas deals from Russia, and he was trying to get good deals from China, and he was getting very close to both countries, which the United States did not like. And he went to see Putin, and he agreed a very cheap gas deal, which was there's going to be a pipeline coming in from Russia, going into Pakistan, and also going into India. But it has to go through Pakistan to go into India because the way the geographic map is, you have to go through Pakistan before he goes to India. So they agreed some sort of pipeline deal. The Americans did not want that, and they got rid of him straight away. Another thing that America wanted was they wanted to use Pakistan as a base to send drones to Afghanistan and do assassination attempts in Afghanistan. And Imran Khan said no, he's not going to allow that anymore. And Americans were not very happy about that as well. So this is how Americans got rid of him. Pakistan is a very corrupt country. All you need to do is pay some money to some people, and you can get anyone taken out of power. It's very, very easy. So the guy who shot him, he's obviously been paid by someone. In Pakistan, all you need to do is pay someone to kill someone. If someone's really desperate, they will do anything for money. And this guy was probably promised that his family would be looked after. And you can see from his statement here, and it's very, very suspicious. You can see from his statement. The police asked him why he had opened fire. He said he was misguiding the people. I wanted to kill him. I tried to kill him. So he's almost like admitting his fault straight away. He's not like saying, oh, I want a lawyer, or he's not, saying no comment. He's almost, straight away he's saying it's him. And in Pakistan, this happens a lot. If you're from a poor family and you have a wife and loads of kids and you've got no way of kind of paying for them and looking after them, what a lot of these people do is they would do anything. They would even kill themselves if it meant that their family will live a good life. So what probably somebody did was promise him that his wife's going to have a lot of money, his kids are going to be looked after, they're going to be going to good schools and stuff. And if he can kill Imran Khan, then that would happen. And obviously, if he does that, then he would be caught, he would be sent to prison, or he'd be sent to death, because Pakistan does have a death penalty as well. But you don't care about that, because as long as your wife and your kids have a good life, then you kind of you don't care about us. So this is why this guy basically said, yeah, I wanted to kill him. I tried to kill him straight away, admitted it straight away, because he doesn't want to, you know, he wants to basically, he's doing it for his family. He's obviously being paid. He doesn't want to say the wrong thing because he knows this is what he needs to do and this is why he gets paid for. And it's very easy in Pakistan. There's a lot of poverty in Pakistan. All you have to do is, find someone very desperate, will do anything for money, and you pay them, saying, right, Imran Khan's going to be here. This is a gun. Take this gun, shoot him, and that's what's happened. It's a very corrupt country. One of the worst things happened to Pakistan lately is the floods, and the issue is people around the world only raised 10 million for the Pakistani floods. But if you compare it to how much people raised for Ukraine, and we're talking about 100 billion, over 100 billion people have raised for Ukraine. And I went to the cinema in UK the other day, and my cinema ticket was a little bit more expensive than usual. So I asked the lady, excuse me, can I have a look at the receipt, please? And she showed me the receipt, and at the bottom of the receipt, it says, help for Ukraine, £1. I was like, what the F? I didn't ask for this. So I said to the lady, excuse me, if you're gonna take money out of me without asking me and sending it to Ukraine, at least have the decency to tell me that you're gonna do this. You know, it should be an option to me. It should be it should be my choice if I want to give money to Ukraine or not. You can't just take it out of my ticket without even asking. And she said, "Oh, sorry, this is a cinema policy. But if you want a refund for that £1, we can give you a refund for that £1." I said, "Hell yeah, I want a refund for that £1." You know what I mean? Because you don't know where this money is going into Ukraine. It's not going for the people. I mean, people in Ukraine are suffering right now. They've got no power. A lot of them are probably, freezing to death right now because it's very cold in Ukraine right now. And all that money is going to go to Zelensky and his merry men. And you've seen Zelensky with his same clothes, but you've seen images and videos of his team driving around in nice cars and sports cars and stuff. There's videos out there of I saw it in Redacted, I think, that show on YouTube. And even Trump has said that Ukraine is the most corrupt country, and there's obviously images of all of these weapons going into the black market. All of these Ukrainians are making loads of money from all these weapons that have been dumped into Ukraine, and they're selling on the black market. Who knows who's buying it? Imagine a stinger in the arms of a terrorist, and these stingers are used on Western airplanes a few years from now. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do, to be honest. And you've seen all of these migrants coming into UK with boats. So imagine one of these migrants coming in with these weapons, and then goes into hiding in UK. So he can literally do whatever he wants in UK, and he can get away with it. And this is what's happening at the moment. The border is wide open in UK, and people are walking in. Same in the US. If you find your way into Mexico, you can go through the borders and get into the United States with whatever weapons you have with you. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of these Western countries get some sort of terrorist attack in the next couple of years, if not sooner. So we'll see anyway. So yeah, that's all I wanted to kind of say about Pakistan, really. I hope he makes a good recovery, Imran Khan. He has been a very good leader. He's been honest with the people. He's been doing some good things for Pakistan, and he has been trying to push Pakistan to be sovereign. Everything that he says, like his famous words were, "We are not slaves to the West. We are sovereign," or something along those lines. And